Any opposed? We're back in the public session. We want to continue our agenda. Excuse me. I believe we're at old business. Page 14. Would there be any old business that you would care to discuss at this time? Hearing none, we will move to new business. Would there be any new business that you would care to discuss at this time?
Madam President?
Yes.
Wait. I do have a new business item. Out of the market committee, it was recommended or suggested that in the month of February, we are not deciding the date, but if people would wear an African garb or some kind of accent, maybe a bow tie or a stash or any of that kind of sort for Black History Month. And I said that was a great recommendation, but I wanted to bring it up to the collection. So, you guys thoughts?
So are you saying to do that in one of our board meetings in February?
Yes, ma'am. It would be optional. So don't do it, it's okay. Want to do it, it's okay.
And that's just the recommendation. Any questions or comments about the recommendation that has come out of the market? No comments, no questions? No comments or questions?
So is that a yes or a no?
I just don't know.
Which meeting are you?
Yeah, we need to take a date.
The first or the
I
second?
have two meetings in February 9th, and February 23rd.
I think we'll do third.
Thank you.
Very easy as a fashion consultant.
Yes. So it sounds like to me that
Thanks, Doc. I'll wear it too.
Mr. Blake,
yes.
African garb is usually light though, right? Because it's hot.
That's not my wheelhouse. So
Yeah,
I don't
it's just that
know.
February is cold.
Well, it all depends.
I have a couple of wraps that I do.
Sure, it all depends.
Compliment your wardrobe.
Oh, yes, Mr. Long, I have a couple of.
Board members, I just need to know, what is how do you feel about the recommendation? Okay.
I don't know.
The answer is
The answer is the consensus is fine. Okay, let me say this, board members are there any board members who are not comfortable with it? I wish that we would not do it.
I like that it's optional.
It's optional.
It's optional. Is that what you're saying, it's optional?
Yes.
It is optional for which meeting?
23rd,
For
sir.
the meeting of the 23rd, fine, so it's optional. There it is, Mrs. Blake, it's optional. So that's a new business?
Yes.
Moving now to informational items.
Yes, Madam President, members of the board, community, I have a few information items. First is the public health update. The New Jersey Department of Health states that everyone ages 12 and older should get a booster shot at least 5 months after the last dose of the primary series. Meaning after their first 2 shots, they should get a booster shot. Effective February 1st, 2022, a person who has both shots but do not have their booster will not be considered fully vaccinated. Therefore, if a person is identified as a close contact, 12 years old and older, and they are not fully vaccinated, they must quarantine. Okay? However, 5 to 11-year-olds who have both shots are considered fully vaccinated and do not have to quarantine if identified as close contact, because there is no booster for 5 to 11-year-olds. 5 to 11-year-olds, if they have both of their shots, they're good. But if you are 12 years old and older, you have both of your shots, but you do not have your booster, then you have to quarantine. Now, you cannot get your booster until 5 months after your second shot. So let's say, for example, tomorrow, a young person is considered a close contact, and they don't have their booster because they just received their second shot 2 months ago, they don't have to quarantine. Okay, and the only way they determine that is if you have received your second shot 5 months ago, then you are eligible for your booster. You do not have your booster, you are no longer considered fully vaccinated. All right?
Excuse me, Dr. Butchie, will
Yes.
this be updated on?
Yes, that has been updated on the safety term plan sometime ago. All right? So it is there. Thank you. I was going to mention that since you asked a question. You done it for me. Thank you very much. And I thought Mr. Shaw was going to mention this, so I'm going to take a little his thunder from the athletic program. The Winslow Township girls indoor track team won their 4th straight state relay title this past weekend. Again, these young ladies are doing an exceptional job. We still have a lot more indoor track to go, but for them to win their 4th straight indoor relay championship is an achievement within itself. The good thing about when these young ladies winning, regardless of how the number of young ladies who pass on, congratulations, the younger young ladies come in and step right up, and we don't miss a beat. So congratulations to Coach Brown and the young ladies on the indoor girls track team. This item is going to recall some discussion from the board, and at some point we're going to have to make a decision. As you recall, earlier in the school year, we had some discussion on the ROTC program. And we did indicate to you that we had a candidate. That candidate has no longer shown any interest in the ROTC program. We had a discussion with Mr. Morello and asked Mr. Morello how many youngsters we have right now. We have an ROTC program available. How many students are interested? He said 2. And I think that's probably the reason the candidate kept moving, because the lack of interest in our program is one of the reasons we're in the probationary status as we speak. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to make a decision as to whether or not we're going to continue to list ROTC in our course description books, or we're going to have to make a decision on just closing it down. This is like the 3rd year I brought this to your attention, and rightly so, about where we are with ROTC, and it is just not generating interest at the high school level. And as long as we keep it in the books, the anticipation is that we're going to offer it. And I don't want to continue to mislead our parents, because last year when we were in this situation, we had about 5 or 6 youngsters sign up for it. And then when we told them we didn't have a team, not going to have it, the parents were a little disappointed and upset with us, because what they're saying was he or she could have taken another class if we'd known that we weren't going to have a program. So we're at the point, ladies and gentlemen, where we have to make a decision on the ROTC program. You don't have to make it tonight, but I would say very, very soon, because people want to print it soon. Scheduling the high school will be beginning, and we have to make a decision on the program. And I do not believe that we will ever be able to attract candidates for the position with these kind of numbers, particularly if they have another choice somewhere else. And I think the candidate we have moved went on somewhere else, where at least the program they have a future. Any questions about that at this point? Yes, sir.
I think I know the answer to this, though, but it doesn't start, it can't start lower than 9th grade, right? The pilot and then the middle school, right?
No, ROTC started high school.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it starts in 9th grade, but the 8th grade is scheduled, towards the latter part, like February, March, they start looking at the schedule for 9th grade. Of course, the scripture books, the ROTC program is there. So I don't want young people taking that class, anticipating that they're going to the high school we're offering them, Then when they get there, it's not there, now they gotta make a schedule change. And mom and dad are a little upset because they're saying to us, if you call, you should have gave us more notice. And I think that was, one of our, when we talked about the ROTC as well as the teacher production program, like middle school, when they were upset that we didn't give them the advance notice. So I want to give everybody advance notice as to whether or not that program will be available in the future. Okay? Just follow up the Start Strong assessment presentation. I will be making that presentation on February 9th. All of our parents should have received a copy of their child's individual student report by now. During the presentation, of course, I will be explaining the tests, break down the scores by school and by suburbs. Try to make it very simple and clear to everyone so they understand where we are, as well as making recommendations as to what we're doing to address some of the issues as far as the findings are concerned. Okay? That concludes my information items, Madam President, this evening. Any questions from anyone? Yes, sir.
Back to COVID. So if your child is vaccinated,
Fully vaccinated.
well, not even fully vaccinated, we just got the shots, but not eligible for the booster.
Okay.
Can you submit the information to the school board so it's on record, or should it be here at school?
Well, usually, we don't necessarily ask for it in advance, but if I come to you and say, you're a close contact, the young person or the parent will call and say, well, my child is fully vaccinated. And they will show us proof with the card, and once they show us proof of the card, then the child will step.
So we don't need to send the card up, you know?
Well, you can do it both ways, but we would prefer that we get that information directly from the parent, typically the age of the child. They don't want to carry those cards back because those cards are very valuable. And it's not necessarily the school's responsibility to have that documentation, because this is a private, this is a confidential document. Usually we don't find out if the child is fully vaccinated until they tell us or the parent tells us. Other than that, we don't say, if you're fully vaccinated, you come down and sign up, that's not what it is. All right? We are encouraging parents, in the event something like that does occur, please let us know, and that we will respond accordingly. Okay? Anyone else? Thank you.
Moving now.
Mrs. Nix, I got one thing for informational items. We can't forget to fill out our financial disclosure forms. They're posted. So I just wanted to remind the board.
We got an email. They're going to be electronic this year.
Mr. Rowley will complete the list, and then she'll send the emails out to you to let you know that they are available. In the AMS is looking at you, and you have 30 days to complete one. Reach out to when that list is compiled and sent.
Yeah, but I was just looking at that, I thought it was.
It has not, we have not sent them to you. We usually send them by February 1. So she'll populate and send them. Her show.
Any other information items? Hearing none, moving on to public comments. The Muslim Council Board of Education highly values the input of citizens in making important decisions that affect the children of our community. We also believe in the rights of citizens to observe board meetings, to ensure that all citizens have the opportunity to attend school meetings in our town, and to ensure that the board takes the job of important business of the district. We ask that speakers follow these guidelines in making public comments. The board president and board secretary will recognize those individuals in the audience who wish to make comment. Please respect the following speakers. One, all members of the public attending school board meetings must see each other at the board records. Two, please state your full name for the address number 3. Please limit your comments to 4 minutes. 4. Please submit your questions to the Board of Education and address it helpfully. You can be contact. Your questions will be answered in a reasonable amount of time. An individual offering citizen comment shall not permitted to make personal attacks on any district employee, board member, other testifier, or member of the public. This time I'm asking for a motion to approve our opening meeting to public comment.
Motion to open public comment.
Second, Martin.
Moved by Ms. Lewis, second by Ms. Martin. All in favor? Any opposed?
Madam President, we had 2 that signed up, but I believe it was Mr. Bernardini, Shabika from the parents that were with the organization. That's all that physically signed up. Are there any callers in the waiting room, breakout room, anybody online?
No callers at this time.
Okay. All right, thank you. Therefore, it appears towards that, we conducted and completed business of this meeting, so therefore, at that time, I make a motion to adjourn. Sorry.
Motion to close public comments.
Second, Martin.
Moved by Ms. Lewis, second by Ms. Martin, to close public comment. All in favor? Any opposed? So now we can move on to the adjourned meeting. This time I'm asking for a motion to approve the adjournment.
Motion to adjourn the meeting.
Second, Martin.
Motion moved by, Ms. Lewis, second by Ms. Martin. All in favor? Any opposed? Thank you. This meeting is adjourned. Have a good evening.
Thank you.
I see that,